So why did I start? I guess the question is why do I do what I do? Why do I work out? So the backstory is I was 21 years old when I started. I've been an athlete a majority of my life, but I began to be a trainer and help people with their bodies. And one thing I was tired of doing myself personally is aiming to transform and change my body, but not transform and change my life. So Bruce is dedicated to my father because of what happened before my father passed. It's literally a program named after him. But before God gifted me this gift of relationship between my father, of grace and forgiveness, there was a lot of things that I was battling with, and it had to do with my strong desire for a relationship, a closer relationship with my father, and it had to do with some things that I've seen in my childhood. And I understand that no one's perfect, but as a woman and as a young girl, I was so angry. I dealt with depression, I dealt with anxiety, I dealt with low self-esteem. I could not have a successful relationship. It was just, there was so much that I was dealing with. So at the age of 21, I decided that I did not want to work out anymore aimlessly. Like I no longer wanted to have a fitness goal reached because I wanted physical change. The change that I was then looking for was an internal change. There were some things that I was doing in my life that I was tired of doing. I was tired of the horrible relationships. I was just tired of living my life also outside of what I believe was the will of God. So at that age, I began this journey, and I entitled it Real Weight Loss. It's because for so long I was carrying the weights of anger, inadequacy, rejection, fear. And it was all stemmed from the father and daughter relationship, which was so important to me. What I did not know at that moment in my life, and what I would have never admitted to anyone, was that my father has always been my first love, and he was, because I am his daughter. And so I began to work out, and I knew that for me to change internally, I was going to need God. So I began to journal about how I was feeling. I was just like ultimately talking to people about my life, and this is what began the process of real weight loss. And in that, I would write, I am fearfully and wonderfully made, because at that point I still had not developed that really important bond that solidified my father's love, that he cared about me. And so I was doing this for years, journaling and working out, and that's actually how this all started. That's the story. So